And welcome to my channel Options Trader Today. So today in this video I'll explain you how the price of gold has moved in the last 2 days and how the price of gold can move in the next 2 days. See, the gold is now at a very important level. You can see that if the price keep moving this particular level, see there is a volume has rise, as you can see looking at this particular chart. Okay, and the similar volumes we have seen that after that a swing has formed if you look at this trends. Okay, but the main thing that you have to understand that as soon as the tariff being posed, we have the China movement, so we can see the price can, after making this particular high, it is continuously downside. There will be a talk between Trump's and the China. There will be a probability that we can see the gold can move further low. Okay, because if you look at this, it is already being tested twice, so chances will be very high that if the price break this particular level of 3200, there is a probability of further downfall we can see. Because if you look at this trend, see longer view, what we can see longer view is on the upside. Okay, making a new high. Whenever it is making a new high, we have seen a good fall comes if you look at these trends. Okay, and at this particular level, we were thinking that it can break this particular level, but at this act as a strong resistance. So we have seen a bounce back has come from this level, and again a profit booking has we have seen at this particular level, because this is the time where we have seen tariff being paused for around for 30-40 more days. So there is a probability that if the price keeps sustaining below this level, we can see there will be a further downfall towards a level of 3200, and then there is a probability of going further low. Okay, this is an important level you have to understand, because there is a clear mountain pattern is forming, so chances can be high a further fall we can see if the price started going below a level of 3211, and then there can be a sharp fall below a level of 3200. Okay, so before I move ahead and explain you where the price of gold can move in the next 2 days, if you have any doubts, you can mail me at stockmarkettradinglab@gmail.com, and one more mail ID in the description. And please watch the full video so you understand how this technical work, and a telegram link also given in the description. You can join that too. Okay, see, look at this particular chart. Chances of going further low will be there, but you have to understand that from yesterday we have not seen a big volatile market as compared to what we have seen in recent 4-5 days. Okay, and if the price form this particular pattern and forming this particular pattern and goes below a level of $23, and this pattern will support a downside, and then a probability of going towards 3213 we can see, and then a further low. See, the price of gold depends on a lot of factors, and dollar index plays an important role, because dollar index when goes down, we have seen the gold price goes up, and when the dollar index started going upside, we see the gold price goes down. Okay, then the silver price also goes down and plays a vice versa role with the dollar index. Now looking at this particular chart, it is indicating towards in this zone and a downside also we can see, because it's creating in this particular manner, moving at this particular level. So suppose if the price didn't sustain, let's see how the dollar index is moving. Because see, if you look at the dollar index, I've clearly explained you that if dollar index started going above $100, we can see there can be a further rise. See, it has already touched a level of 102, as you can see looking at this particular chart. Now it is creating a U pattern. Okay, this is the smaller pattern, but the bigger pattern we have seen an opposite U pattern. So if the price started falling below a level of 99.7, there will be a further fall, and chances of going towards 99 we can see, and from there it can move further low towards a level of 98.8, and then it will cross below a level of 97.9, and then a further downfall we can see, probability of going further low we can see. So you have to understand, as soon as the price started going below a level of 97.6, a further downfall we can see towards a level of 96.5, and then a further low 97.5 we can see a bounce back can come, but if that didn't come, we can see a further fall towards $96.5. Okay, but if it's smaller patterns up, see, it is now on the upside. Okay, probability can be high, a clear U pattern is forming. So if it forms a green candle, what we can see, this particular pattern will support an upside, and it can move again towards 101, and if the price going above that level, a probability of touching 101.7 we can see, and from there a level of $102. And as soon as the price started going over this level, probability of going towards 102.5 we can see, and then to a level of 102.5, and then a further upside we can see. If we look at the gold price, what we can see now, it is trading at a level of 3236. $830. Okay, and you have to understand the volume has been increased, so probability can be high. We can see there can be a rise in the price of gold. What we have seen looking at this particular chart yesterday, there is a rise, because if you look at this trend where we have seen the volume has rise, and what that is where we have seen the price has rise yesterday. So green candle is forming with a half around $32.65, and today it made a low of around $32 to $21, and after that now trading at a level of 36.710. If the probability that if it sustain, there is a higher chances that it can go further upside towards a level of next level, that is around $32.44. Okay, and this 32.44 is a strong resistance. So what we can see, a bounce back can come from this level, or it can cross this particular level. Okay, so if it sustain this particular level, there is a higher chances that it can move towards next level of 32.57. Okay, 32.57, because this is a resistance second, and if the price going above that particular level, it can touch a level of $32.65. Okay, this 32.65 is a resistance 3, and once the price moving above that particular level, because this 32.65 is already being tested, so chances can be high. We can see the price will go further upside towards next resistance, that is coming at a level of $32.68. Okay, again a bounce back we can see, but if that bounce back didn't sustain, we can see it will go further upside towards $32.70, and once the price moving over 32.70, a further upside we can see, that is coming at a level of $32.88. Okay, and this level is also being tested, so we can see the price can come down, or if it sustain above this level, a further upside we can see. There is a higher chances that if it started going upside, we can see a further high. But suppose if the price didn't sustain, see, you have to understand, as soon as the price started going above a level of 32.70, we can see there will be a chances that will cross a level of $32.88, and chances of crossing a level of around 3300 will be there if the price sustain. Best you can do, you can trail your SL by $10. Okay, so you can capture a big movement towards an upside. Okay, but and once the price started going below this level, you can trail the SL downside also by $10. Suppose if the price didn't sustain, see, market is uncertain, so you have to understand that if the price didn't move as per what you thinking, always try to put your SL, because see, you have to understand market is uncertain. If you went wrong also, your capital will be saved, and once you profit, try to trail the SL, so profit will be saved. Okay, now suppose if the price didn't sustain, we can see it can move towards its next support, that is coming a very level of around $32.68, and once started falling below this level, probability of going towards a level of 32.17 will be there. After $32.22, chances of going towards 32.17, and from there a further downfall we can see towards its next support, that is coming at a level of around $32.12. Okay, suppose if the price falling below a level of 32.12, chances of going towards 32.07 we can see, and then there will be a zone breakout, so we can see the price will fall further down, and after that crossing a level of 32.07, chances of going towards a level of 32.05 we can see, and this level is already being tested, so chances are high the price will fall further down, and then we can see there will be a zone breakout, so further fall we can see towards a level of around 3200. Okay, and if the price falling below a level of 3200, we can see a level of $3196. Okay, and then there will be a zone breakout, so we can see the price will fall further down, and yes, after that the price can touch a level of around $3178. Okay, and then a further fall we can see. Any doubt regarding this, you can mail me, or given the mail ID is also in the description. So hope you like the video, and if you like the video, please go thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, please subscribe.